In my another vector tutorial, in this stage we are trying to solve the question from exercise 13.4 and question number 4 I'm going to show now. Let's draw a diagram to interpret the northeast direction. So we know in our diagram this is the part of the north and east part is in this direction. So opposite, this is south and that is the west part. So from here, if we go to the northeast direction, it means that from the center actually it goes to the middle of the lines in that direction, and it making 45 degree with the x-axis as well 45 degree with the y-axis, we can say. Here the vector part is given. Let me draw this one, and if we consider that is the part x and that is the part y, and it x and y goes to the perpendicular direction 45 degree, and its speed means its magnitude of the velocity given 18.2. Let me write that part. I'm going to erase this above 45. So 8√2, that is the velocity, magnitude of the velocity means speed is given. We can relate now with that two part. So let's say the relation we can write in the y direction, x by 8√2, which is actually we have to write cos 45 because this is adjacent by hypotenuse, we can say. So x equals to 8√2 cos 45. Cos 45 we know 8√2 into root 2 by 2 is the cos 45 value. So finally we will get from there root 2 we can cut out 8 we got from here. Similarly, we can find out the y as well. Y divided by 8√2 we can write as a sine 45 because this is part of the vertical opposite by hypotenuse. So y equals to 8√2 sine 45, and it gives us 8√2 into sine 45 value is again root 2 by 2 because sine 45 cos 45 is the same. We can cut out this 2 and we got from here 8 as well. Now velocity vector we can stick like this, xi plus yz, because our unit vector in on the direction of ox is I and on the direction of oy is z. X we got 8, so our final equation 8i plus 8z, and this is our velocity vector in that particular direction. Hope guys you understood the way we did the question. Let you see my other things of on the same tutorial B and C. Written, a boat sails on a bearing of 30 degree with the speed 20 km per hour, and the question is find the velocity vector to this boat. So first let we draw what does it mean by 30 degree bearing. So from north on the clockwise direction we need to draw, say this is the 30 degree angle and that one is called a 30 degree bearing. From north, from it goes making angle with the north, that traveling with 30 degree in that direction, this is called the, so the part remaining on the below, so total you know north to the east 90 degrees, so 90 minus 30 if we do, then it gives us 60 degree on the below, and the speed is given 20 km per hour. So this is the speed 20 km per hour, 20 km per hour we can write speed. Let me draw one triangle on the right side, and similar approach we can apply here the way we did the first question. Here is the x and that is the part of y, so we can write here x by 20 because it's the hypotenuse is 20 given, and you can write here cos 60, and another part y by 20 we can write here sine 60. Since y is the opposite and 20 is the hypotenuse, so our final answer is x equals to 20 cos 60, and we know all the cos 60. You may use calculator to get the value of cos 60 in degree mode. Cos 60 if you apply in a calculator you would get from there half, so half into root 10 we got from there 10, x value we got 10, and y value, it gives us 20 sine 60, and if you use calculator as well, you will get sine 60 is root 3 by 2 from your calculator working. So we can write 10 root 3. So our final velocity vector we can write, because this is the component of the x direction and that is the component of the y direction. So just write here 10i plus 10 root 3 z, because on the y direction unit vector is z, and this is answer of the question number B of question 4. Now let's move to the question number C from here. It is written here, a plane flies on a bearing. This is also the bearing question. We have to draw the bearing part first. I'm going to draw it on the in that place. I need it to be this. First, we are going to draw on a bearing up to 40 degrees. So what does it mean? We have to draw first. This is the north and this is the south. We know in the clockwise direction it moves. For bearing, this is the 90 degree bearing. If we move to here, this is the 180 degree bearing. We know that is the 270 degree bearing, and it moves to, this is the 360 degree or 0 degree bearing. From clockwise direction, we have to count the angle here. 270 degree, actually we know this is the line 270 in that direction, but the angle is 240 degrees, so it's below 30 degree below of that line. I'm going to draw with the different color here. We can write here 240 degrees, that's it moves like this in that direction, where we can say this is the part from here to till to this angle, it makes 240 degree. So then easily we can note it down one thing, that is that value. What is the value in this direction angle? So total is 270. We know from 270 if we subtract 240, then we would get from here, this is the angle 30 degree. Now we can make the similar relation. This is the part of x, that is the part of y, and its speed is given 100 meter, so we can write here 100. Let me apply the same procedure. We can write x by 100 half adjacent by hypotenuse, which is cos 30, and another one y by 100, we can write here again sine 30. So let's find out the value from here. X equals to 100 cos 30, and cos 30 from our calculator we know that it gives us root 3 by 2, so we can cut out this and it gives us 50 root 3. You can use calculator to do that question, but must you have to write in exact value. You cannot write the value in point. Sine 30, so we all know that popular sine 30 is half, and it gives us 50. Now the question is, see it started from O and it goes first on the left side, left direction, so we need to use negative x, and it goes below as well. So our final velocity vector we have to write minus 50 root 3I, and another part we need to write 50, sorry, it's also the negative, minus 50z. So because one is goes left, another y is goes down, that's why we have to consider both are negative. This is the answer of this question. You may see my next tutorial from question number 5. I'm going to discuss. Hope guys the way I trying to make you understand, you understood properly. Thanks for watching. Patience.